Solidarity, we have Party, we have Occupy, we have all sorts of people here. Anti-drone, lovers, hippies, all sorts of things. Oh no.
Thankfully, I can do it.
Yeah, come on over anytime.
That was like a morning. Do a documentary on Lupe Barrios. How he made CNN. I made CNN? Yeah, he made CNN, man. Don't you remember the Anza? Remember when...
They carried away.
I pointed over here, you can't hear it. So I'm kind of stuck. I'm trying to get by without it. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I want to thank y'all for coming. And this movement is a marathon. It's not a sprint. I'm just now lacing up my running shoes. But be aware that the propaganda machine is beating the drums of war in high gear. And hopefully the American people will be dancing to the beat of a different drummer. One that says, give peace a chance. I was drinking liberally with progressive Democrats one night, and one man accused me of being like Dave Croto. I was paranoid. I don't trust the government. Let's address that for a minute. Let's go back about just in the last 15 years. They appealed Glass-Steagall, which kept financial institutions, investment banks, and savings banks. The reason they had that bill, that act, was so the financial crisis that we encountered in 2008 wouldn't happen. It was the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of mankind. No one got indicted. We tried. The Attorney General took them to court for forgery, robo-signing documents. No one's been indicted. No one's even gone to court. And worst of all, there's been no legislation to keep them from doing it again. Once again, our government does not represent us. 9/11, that's why we're here, the anniversary of the attack in New York and D.C. and a plane crash in Philadelphia. Not getting into who's responsible. Let's just talk about the aftermath. It gave us the Patriot Act. We were so scared of Al-Qaeda and global terrorism that we had to give up our rights and liberties and give the president unprecedented power to make war without declaring war on anyone he so desires. Well, if it's a global war on terror, why isn't the rest of the world gearing up for it? We spend more on our military than the rest of the world spends combined. And that wouldn't be bad if they didn't cut the taxes of the biggest earners in the country. We need a new tax code, one that values labor and not investment bankers. So this global terrorist thing, I don't know how many of you remember the DC snipers. They were two guys without an agenda, a car and a rifle. They terrorized the DC area for 23 days. We took out Bin Laden, supposedly, no repercussions worldwide. It's the boogeyman. We declared war on the boogeyman. And what a thing for this military economy we have. Perpetual war. They get to eavesdrop on Americans. They get to tap into your bank accounts. We have no rights or liberties. And now 12 years after that, we're talking about arming the Free Syrian Rebel Army. 20% of which are Al-Qaeda fighters. And once you sell a weapon, you don't know what's going to happen to it. So if Al-Qaeda is such a threat that we had to void out our Constitution, how in the world can we be entertaining supplying arms to the enemy? Let's repeal the Patriot Act. It's the Patriot Act that gives Obama the power to do these drone strikes. And I thought it was funny when McCain was in town and he said Iraq is now a training ground for Al-Qaeda. Well, wasn't that what Afghanistan was after the Russians left? Didn't we go there to fight them there to make us safer? Well, I don't see having another country that's a training ground for Al-Qaeda make us any safer. It's a myth. They're trying to keep us scared of everybody so they can keep making weapons. You know, the rest of the industrialized world, they spend their tax dollars on education and healthcare and infrastructure and renewable energy. And we're spending it on machines of war. To the boogeyman, they created the enemy. And another thing, the president said last night, he urged all Americans and all representatives to watch those videos of the carnage in Syria that these chemicals cause. The only problem is, there's no proof who did it. Where's the proof, Mr. Obama? Now, why aren't we seeing the videos of the carnage we cause with our drone strikes? And that's why we're here. We're going to show them that carnage. We're going to make them see what we're doing. And hopefully, we can come together to, number one, end the drone strikes, repeal the Patriot Act, to change the way we elect our officials. Money shouldn't buy political clout. Let's have publicly financed election like most of the industrialized world. For the first time in the history of America, this generation of children is not as healthy as the last generation. And what do? We have our legislators go overseas and lobby for Monsanto. Monsanto. We got to get control of our government back, our country back, and stop this perpetual war on the boogeyman. Let's show them. Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. You excited?
Sherry,
Or yeah. We're stopping war here. We're stopping drones. We're raising awareness so that people find out what's really going on.
Yes.
Be proud of that. Be courageous. Let me hear some noise, please. So I just wanted to say thank you to two men that came up. The gentleman Ethan who's playing the violin, and Billy. I don't know where he went. Couple of things before we get going. We're gonna stop right here on Speedway, and we're gonna take a right on the south side of Speedway. We're gonna get to the park, the Anza Park, and we're gonna be in between the white box and the bus stop. So if we could all please get in there, there's gonna be a die-in, and there's gonna be a missile shot at us by this drone that we made. And of course, it's all safe, I hope. And then so it's gonna hit us, and everybody at the same time when that missile hits us, we'll throw the body parts that somebody's gonna hand out up into the air, and you're gonna fall. So if we have all the people that have the shirts and those people who would like to participate, Lisa has the body parts, and please go and get yourself some body parts to throw up when want to make a message here, I believe. So I guess we'll get going. If we can stretch out as far as we can to make sure that we get a lot of visibility from all the sides and from all the people, really appreciate that. And me and some friends came up with a couple of chants, so if you would please join me, we'll get going. This first one's gonna be no justice, no peace, the U.S. out of the Middle East. No justice, no peace, U.S. out of the Middle East. No justice, no peace, U.S. out of the Middle East. No peace, the U.S. out of the Middle East.
No justice, no peace. The U.S. out of the Middle East. No justice, no peace. what makes this whole world war. Stop drugs, money for war. That's what makes this whole world war. Let it stop drugs, money for war. Stop drugs, money for war. That's what makes this whole world war. That's what makes this whole world war. This next one goes like this, everybody. Tax money for education, not for bombing other nations. Tax money for education, not for bombing other nations. Tax money for education, not for bombing other nations. Tax money for education, not for bombing other nations. Tax money for education, not for bombing other nations. Tax money for education, not for bombing other nations. Tax money for education, not for bombing other nations. Tax money for education, not for bombing other nations. Everybody make as much noise as you can.
Come on, cheer! Next one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next one. I like to keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, man, you gotta keep it going,
Make
man.
love, not war. Make love, not war. Make love,
Not war,
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 make love.
not war.
This is one that our friend came up with, and it says, Obama, Obama, stop all this drama. Obama, Obama, stop all this drama. Obama, Obama,
Stop all this drama.
Obama, Obama,
Stop all this drama.
louder. Obama,
Obama, stop all this drama.
Obama, Obama, stop all this drama. Obama, Obama.
Stop all this drama.
Alright, now we're gonna say this whole thing, so I hope everybody can remember it. 1, 2, 3, 4, we don't want no drone war. 5, 6, 7, 8, no more killing, no more hate. 1, 2, 3, 4,
We don't want a drone war.
5, 6, 7, 8, no more killing, no more hate. 1, 2, 3, 4,
We don't want a drone war.
5, 6, 7, 8,
No more killing.
no more hate. 1, 2, 3, 4,
We don't want your fucking war.
5, 6, 7, 8.
No more killing. No more hate.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We don't want no drone war. need to
No
talk
more
to
war. Don't bomb Syria! Enough! Enough!
No
more!
Enough!
Enough! Sorry.
Syria!
I say two pieces. You messed up a little bit. Don't bomb Syria! Enough! Enough! No more war! Don't bomb Syria! Enough! Enough! No more war! Don't bomb Syria!
Enough!
No more war! I'll try a different one. Bombs and drones and money for war, that's what makes this whole world poor. Bombs, drones, money for war! Bombs, drones, money for war! Bombs, drones, money for war! Bombs, drones, and money for war!
That's what makes the whole world poor!
Not everybody! Bombs, drones, money for war!
That's what makes the whole world poor!
Bombs, drones, money for war!
That's what makes the whole world poor!
Let's use the noise for peace!
Stop with the bombs! Stop the drones! Bring our $4 home!
If anybody has any chance that they would like to chat themselves or have me chat, please let me know.
You have good ones. You have good ones. Just go back to the first row. You're fine. Yeah, we're gonna get back to it.
Tax money for education, not for bombing other nations. Tax money for education, not for bombing other nations. Tax money for education, not for bombing other nations. Tax money for not for bombing other nations. Tax money for education, not for bombing other nations. Tax money for education, not other nations. Tax money for education, not for bombing other nations.
We're waiting for them.
They'll come, they'll come.
Keep going to the park, guys, if you want.
Yeah, we'll follow along behind the pool. Faster.
We don't need no more trouble. We don't need no more war. What do we want?
War! What is it?
What do we want it now? What do we want? Peace. What do we want it now? What do we want? Peace. What do we want it now? What do we want? Peace. What do we want it now? What do we want? Peace. What do we want it now? What do we want? Peace. What do we want it now? What do we want? Peace. What do we want it now? What do we want? Peace. What do we want it now? What do we want? Peace. What do we want it now? What do we want? Peace. What do we want it now? What do we want? Peace. What do we want it now? What do we want? Peace. What do we want it now? Was another suggestion that somebody said. I think it goes. I've never done this one. What we are saying is give peace a chance. Anybody want to say that one?
Hey, Captain, you're welcome.
Let them all go by first.
No, we have to,
Okay,
we
we
go
can
this way
start.
first. We gotta go towards Speedway first.
Okay. Just over that. Okay, now we gotta get just over something. Alright, now. Now we're all here. Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
Ready?
Tucson! I've made it to Tucson!
How you feeling?
It's actually a lot better. It's going to require more people than
There's a couple of women want to join in on the pallbearers. Please do.
Government wouldn't drone us! Surely they wouldn't drone us!
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! John Warhead got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! John Warhead got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! John Warhead got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! John Warhead got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! John Warhead got to go! Ho, ho! John Warhead got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! John Warhead got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! John Warhead got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Politicians lie! People die! Politicians lie! Politicians die! Politicians lie! 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 Hey, hey! Ho, ho! John Warhead got to go! Hey, hey! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! John Warhead got to go! Hey, hey! countless people of life, humanity has been exterminated by the U.S. empire.
Hold on, we got the terrorist. At least this was a person on my list. This is the person that was on my list on every Tuesday. So it's a successful attack. Success. We have protected America from terrorism.
Oh, here they come! Here they come! Blood on your hands!
It's their fault for hanging out with that terrorist.
Blood on your hands! Not in my name!
Just a little collateral damage.
Not in our name!
No, it's for the White House.
We're not the global policemen!
No, but GE told me to do it.
The people want a revolution!
GE helped me make the list. Terrorism, no, this is one.
Who's selling the arms? Who profits from war?
Yeah, this one, I'm going to send it to drone.
No! You're breaking my heart! No! We can't afford it! Bring our war dollars home!
Luckily, I can put American citizens on the list now.
No! We need health care!
What's your name?
No! I am Spartacus!
Spartacus, okay.
Yes!
Are you on my list yet? Occupy, whatever,
Gassed us in Oakland! Yes, you gassed occupiers in Oakland! It was tear gas!
There must have been some terrorists there in Oakland. I'm sorry, I can't help but do George Bush. I'm sorry. The terrorists in Oakland brought this upon themselves. We must keep our credibility. Thank you, American people. Who knows what Bush said yesterday? Barack Bush. Anybody?
What did he say?
What did he say yesterday? I don't know. I think we need to make sure that you listen to what I'm saying. Don't pay attention to Americans. Because what I say is the truth. I'm the president. You should show me speaking 24/7. Because what I say is the truth. Don't listen to the other Americans. This democracy is for them. Don't speak for them. Because I'm the president. Now, y'all, did you hear that? He's the president, just like I was. Thank you very much. Barack's turned into a great president, just like me. Let's salute Barack, President Obama. Thank you very much.
What do you think of the 1%?
Well, I like 2% milk. I like 2% milk. Is there a 1% milk? I don't know of 1% milk. I like 2% milk.
Everybody can get out.
But I do have a lot of friends on Wall Street.
We're having applause for all of you that had to die in. Thank you very much. Very strong symbolism. Let's not forget that for us it might be theater, but for people it's everyday life. That's what we're standing up for. That's what we believe in. Peace, not war. So.
Thank you, man. Okay, do you understand now? So please support my attacks on Syria. Please support. And if you don't support it, just practice your free speech in front of the mirror. Stop spreading that viral free speech that the anti-war, anti-American people spread. Okay?
So that's if we can do maybe like a closing circle and then up down if everybody wants to do it, if that's like the group consensus, or like would like to become a circle and maybe just say some words to each other or share the same space. If we can make a big circle, please.
Okay, everybody gather in closer. What's up, Ethan? How much?
Alice, and I'm one of the 4 people who came up from around Bisbee. And I thank all of you and invite you down to Bisbee when we have our demonstrations and Jim Hightower's on the 27th of September. Come on down.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, everybody.
That'd be cool there.
So we'll say good night.
Well, I forgot to add at the end of my little rally in the beginning, when that gentleman said to me, "You're paranoid, you don't trust the government." I said, "You're right, I don't trust the government, but it's not because I'm paranoid, they earned it."
So I guess I'll start with myself. I'll share a little bit of myself to kind of set the precedent or the example. My name is Guadalupe Barrios. I'm a human rights organizer and somewhat of a youth coordinator. And I'm happy to be out here fighting against war, fighting against the death that's happening by us in a certain way, you know, and I would like to change that. So with that being said, I would like to pass the mic and please share with us a little bit about yourself. Please don't make it too long. Thank you.
How we doing? Glad to be here. It's just a continuing struggle to work for peace and justice, and all of us here today, smaller crowd, larger crowd, the important thing is that we're out and we're saying no war, use our public funds for public good, not for publicly financed death. Choose life. Make sure they're there.
Hi, I'm Annalise Spencer. Just happy to be here. Happy you're all here. Let's give peace a chance.
Hi everyone, I'm Johnny.
How's it going, guys? My name is Edward. You're working with Louder, can you hear me? My name is Edward. I work with the local Communist Party. I work with Job with Justice.
And it's great to see all these type of people out here fighting for what's right, fighting for human rights, and hope to see more people out here.
Woo!
Hi, I'm Rebecca Guthrie. I'm just out here because of the war, and I want to stand up against these kind of garbage. Thank you for having us. I appreciate it.
There's a volume on the side. It might have gone down.
Hello, my name is Abraham. I'm here because I want to work to spread health. I want to spread well-being and trust. And my government is not representing me in doing so. I just wanted to dissent with what the people that supposedly represent me are doing to the world, and it's not right. And I'm just proud to be here among such great people. Thank you.
Yeah. We want everybody's voice.
Hi, my name is Riley, and I'm really glad that all you people are out here because this is really serious.
Yeah, right.
Hello, can you hear me? My name's George Shriver, and I'm a member of the National Writers Union, and we're supporters of U.S. labor against the war, which started in opposition to the Iraq War. And now it's several wars later, and closer to, okay. I think it's something to be tremendously pleased about that a huge majority of the American people said no to this war on Syria, and that's why Congress had to back off. One poll I saw, they asked 1,000 people, do you think the U.S. government should go in and change a democracy, a dictatorship to a democracy, or should it stay out of other countries' affairs? And 72% said stay out. And that's why the Congress had a big majority against this war, and that's why Obama had to back off. So we have to keep up the pressure along those lines.
John?
What do we do?
Just shout.
This is it. Have the president close to your mouth. Okay.
John Pilger just recently wrote a very interesting article called "The Enemy That We Do Not Dare Name." Now, who is that enemy? It's us. It's the United States of America, as presided over by President Barack Obama. Now, the enemy that we dare not name is really what we have to undermine and defeat if we're going to have the kind of world that we want, the kind of world in which peace is possible. Unless we recognize who the real enemy is, we're going to be flailing about. The real enemy is not Assad, it's not Iran. The real enemy is the United States of America, who has pillaged the world for all these many years. People have a disinclination to recognize this really simple fact. But until we recognize it, we're always going to be behind the curve. And then I must add, in conclusion, that there is really only one solution. Despite all the propaganda about the evil of the Soviet Union,
the failure of socialism, the end of history. It is actually socialism that is our alternative. It's socialism that is going to give us the promise of altering this world to one that is fit for human habitation.
Right on, brother.
So since I've been a young man, we have been almost in perpetual war. So Syria is just another war. And all these wars have never benefited me or the people I know, I work with. They do not benefit the 99%. Who do they benefit? They benefit the 1%. The United States is being used by global capital to get their way around the world. I, for one, am sick of it. Why doesn't this country wage a little peace rather than war? Anyone? Mike? Mikey? Joe?
Not right now.
Libby?
Just doing my stroking the drums.
You
If
can
anybody else
just
wants to know,
click this and talk.
repeat performance at 10 stroking the drum.
Oh.
That's what I was doing, a stroking.
Hello.
Showing my love to the drums.
Hey, I'm so dyslexic I don't even know how to talk in a mic. I would just like to say that peace is a new paradigm. It's a feminist paradigm. It's a paradigm that builds new kinds of cities that are not based on fossil fuel, nuclear power, coal, or natural gas. It's a solar-powered civilization in which we really can explore what the arts do, because the arts are suppressed in a war economy. I think all workers are oppressed in a war economy. And with automation, we can create an administration that is automated. It works like your body. So anyway, I've got a lot of utopian ideas. When we have the revolution, and you know what? This is the beginning of it. We're having our revolution right now, and it's happened on the internet, and that's why we did not go to war in Syria. Thank you all for being here. Woo!
I'm so glad that everyone came out today. It's a great day. We've got to get our representation back. We've got to have our government listen to us. We don't want more war. Woo!
Hey, we need some more speakers because this is the freedom of speech that causes change. So each one of you needs to come up and just say one word, and that protects freedom of speech. So who's next? Frank? Frank, come up here.
Press the button.
Testing, testing. All right. Who is John Galt? Oh, whatever, base. I had to say the least once. Glad to see everybody here. Some of y'all have seen before. Some of you've never seen again. Totally do it. I didn't even know this was happening. Thank you.
Hey, another voice for freedom of speech here. The basic foundation of democracy is free speech. We need everyone's voice to be heard.
I got something to say.
I don't know how else.
Everybody, hello. I wanted to remind all my friends that were arrested with me over here, right there on that corner. over a year ago for the freedom to do what we're doing right now. And I can tell you right now, if we're going to be afraid to come out of our comfort zones, we're not going to be able to make a change on this planet. We've got to be able to go out there and take the risk of going to jail sometimes for the things that we believe in. In fact, it's an opportunity for us to teach others who are caught deep in the system. I was charged with 5 violations. Over a year went by before everything was adjudicated and they decided to dismiss everything. So don't be afraid, because they know that we know. And we're not here to preach to the choir anymore. We're here to tell those who don't know, because there are still so many people who don't know. They don't know about Building 7. They don't know what a drone does. They don't know that there are solutions for everything that we have today. We spend trillions of dollars on war, but for a fraction of that, we can build hospitals, we can build desalination plants, solar concentration arrays, vertical automated farms, eliminate all Monsanto, shut down all the corporations. This sounds a little bit crazy, but the bottom line is that it starts in the head, right in our mind, right in our way of thinking. From our mind comes the vibration to our voices. From our voices comes the vibration to the actions that's going to make us change. So always think of the change, think of the solution. We've got enough problems as it is. We already know what they are. So let's fix this place with the solutions. Good luck. Yeah. All right. Next. Ready to roll?
Here goes. Okay, you gotta give a fellow time to think. In relation to the action in Syria, etc., how often have you heard it said that, oh, those peace people, they don't want war, they're just not patriotic. They just don't care about the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, that would be further from the truth. I am from a military family, and I have come to the conclusion, after watching the events on September 11th of 2001 and onwards, all of the rationalizations about why it was so important to concoct this idiotic so-called global war on terror, as if the global war on terror were to be an act of patriotism. No, it is not, ladies and gentlemen. No, it is not. There is nothing the least bit patriotic about this so-called global war on terror. In my opinion, ladies and gentlemen, the global war on terror is